Peace fam, it's your girl Kia, aka the Concrete Rose, and I'm back with another video. So today I really just wanted to share a journal entry with you guys as I am fasting from food and weed and just like, yeah, I've really just been consuming tea, water, and fruit. And really the fruit, I haven't even really been eating for real. I've only been eating like once a day. And then majority of my day has been me consuming tea. So with that, I've been having like a lot of downloads and revelations and things like that. As of today, I'm on day 3. But I wanted to share a journal entry that I wrote yesterday. Because I'm documenting my journey and I like to just have these videos as like documentation that I'm really just on this journey of self-discovery. So the journal entry that I wrote, and if y'all see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my journal. I said, it's kind of cold. I said, I'm on day 2 of my fast. I've been eating fruit and drinking water and tea. I've also been staying away from the weed. I know it's only day 2, but I've been receiving so many revelations and downloads about my journey. I've been noticing my codependent habits. I've been noticing the ways in which I often self-sabotage myself. A desire to feel whole with it without someone else's presence being a necessary part of me. I desire to love my own reflection without the need to have others compliment me. I want to fall so deeply and madly in love with myself until my self-love cup overflows abundantly. Day 2 is usually the day that I break. I usually give in to temptation at this point. So here I am writing everything that comes to mind so it doesn't hold up unnecessary space within my mind. I feel like I lost touch with myself after vacation, falling back into old patterns and ways of thinking. Internally, I'm shifting, but I recognize that it's now my responsibility to shift my physical as well. When I leave this earth, there will be no gift I didn't utilize and no passion I didn't pursue. A bigger love for self is brewing as I am shedding old skin. In this season, there's nothing that I'm losing. In this season, I'm gaining only the parts of myself that are authentically me. In this season, I only desire a closer relationship with myself. I understand that while the world may have the option to abandon me, it is my responsibility to never, ever abandon myself. This fast is helping me to realize that everything I've been looking for outside of myself is already within. There is no amount of weed I can smoke to feel whole. There is no amount of love I can receive to feel whole. I am the thing I've been looking for. I have no idea how long I'll be fasting. Time does not exist. I just have this deeply rooted desire to feel whole all by myself. May the Most High continue to watch over me as I navigate this life with a pure heart. Ashe, amen. And that is what I wrote yesterday. And today, y'all, I'm still just like feeling that so deeply. I have no desire to do things that do not fill me up. And right now, as I'm talking, I swear like my crown chakra is tingling, y'all. Like, it's literally just like a purge that I'm going through. And even while I'm going through this purge at the same time, let me drink some tea. Because I'm just really like, yeah. I'm going to share with y'all a poem that I wrote like months ago. I have to get up and get my old journal, but I'm gonna share with y'all because that's just like that came to me in this moment to share that. So give me 1 second. All right, y'all, so I'm back, found my journal. I looked through like 4 different journals to find this shit because a bitch would just be writing and I couldn't figure out where the heck it was. But I wrote this poem. I didn't even like write the date on here, but my last journal entry before that one was April 8th of this year. So I'm guessing I wrote this around April. But this was a poem I wrote and I titled it My Goodbye Letter to Weed. And I just find this like full circle. Like, y'all, I could literally cry right now. And this is how I know like I'm dead ass breaking this addiction that I have to weed. Like, bitch, just name it. Like, it is an addiction. If you have something that you cannot function without, you are addicted to it, you know? Like, so yeah, regardless. Anyway, this poem is called My Goodbye Letter to Weed. And oh my gosh, y'all, I did not even want to share this poem because I kept being like, oh, well, what if I smoke again? What if I smoke again? So the fact that Spirit is just like really telling me like it's time to share this poem, I feel like it really is time for me to just put the blunt down, bitch, and like, you know, move on. But anyway, this poem is called My Goodbye Letter to Weed. It says, Dear MJ, I know this may come as a surprise that I'm not writing this with my pretty brown, rosy eyes. It's been a few days since I've been high, but my mind has been taking me on a trippy ride. Not gonna lie, it caught me by surprise. I needed time to process, cry, and realize. I hate being high, and to be very honest, MJ, we just no longer align. We've been going strong and kicking it long since I've been 17, but I remember that version of me who lacked clarity in all the possibilities of who she could be. She was sad, hopeless, depressed, and lonely. She was looking for a way to escape her uncertain reality. I know I had friends that wanted us to stay together, and I remember the nights we stayed up pillow talking, dreaming about our forever. For every blunt I smoked and bag I copped, I lost myself more and more. I know I promised forever, MJ, but forever can be no more. See, in this season of my life, I'm calling all of my power back. I don't need weed to make me cool. Honestly, I think that shit is whack. You'll forever be a part of my story. You healed me through my depression and anxiety, and for that, I give you glory. But somewhere along the way, you turned two-faced, and that shit is what I don't appreciate. You make me paranoid, overwhelmed, lazy, and you make my head ache. I'd rather live my life through clear eyes than be high all the time. I try to ignore the signs, but I won't keep turning a blind eye. Sincerely, the girl you thought you knew. Y'all, why when I was reading that shit, I literally had chills all over my body. Baby, I don't know who needs to hear that. I don't know who needed to hear that. Maybe I needed to hear that. Maybe this poem was really for me to just remind myself, like, this was in April. We are in September. And when I say, like, when I first wrote this poem, I wanted to share, you know, I wanted to post it on my platform, but I was like, no, because then, like, what if I smoke again? Then I'm going to feel like a hypocrite. But, like, I just felt that shit so deep within my soul. Like, y'all, I'm telling you, like, this fast that I'm on is just really, like, interesting, bro. It's really interesting. I shared it. I don't know. Like, Spirit, I did it. Like, I don't know. But yeah, y'all, like, just where I'm at in my life right now, I'm just having so many big feelings, so many big emotions, so many revelations, and I legit feel like I'm shedding old layers of myself to become anew, you know. And I feel like that's so on par because we are in eclipse season, and you know, things are changing and shifting. That's usually what comes with this. Let me drink some tea, because wow. But but yeah, that's where I'm at right now, y'all. I am releasing really my attachment to weed. The food thing, I mean, I've been saying that, right? Like, I just, the food thing, I feel like doesn't have that strong of a hold on me the way weed does. Like, weed has been my crutch for years, years, years. Since I was 17 years old, y'all, I have been smoking. And I just know, like, it's time, you know. And I don't know if y'all remember, because I literally only left the video up for like maybe an hour. But at the beginning of the year, I think it was the night before my birthday, on January 27th, I had posted a video on here basically crying, y'all, because I was already feeling the shift. I turned 25 this year, and 25 has been such a sacred number for me. I've just been going through so much transformation. And 25, 2 plus 5 equals 7, and 7 is the number of completion, you know, but also divine guidance, you know, spiritual completion, really. And so I feel like a lot of these cycles that I was in are really closing out, whether I want them or not, you know, whether I want them to close out or not. And we are in a year of 9, which is endings, transformation, rebirth. So it's really just like, either you're going to get with the transformation or you're going to be dragged through the transformation, sis. But either way, we're transforming. Like, that's really just the energy. And I felt that shit like literally days leading up to my birthday. I was so emotional, y'all. I deleted that video because it was cringe as hell, and I was legit crying on that video. But like, days leading up to my birthday, I felt the shift, y'all. Like, I felt it. I knew that I was going into a very, very transformational year. I even said in the video, like, I cannot put my finger on it. I don't know what this year has for me. I don't know what's gonna happen, but like, I feel that so deeply, y'all, so deeply. Like, and I just feel like this transformation that I'm going through is not just for me. Like, I'm the one going through it, but I also feel like it's a collective shift that is happening, y'all. And we're all going through our own transformations in whatever way that looks like. You feel me? Yeah. We're all going through our own like shifts and transitions collectively. And I just want you to know that if you're somebody that is also shifting and transitioning and shedding old layers of yourself, I want you to know that you are not alone. I am living proof that you are not alone. You know, I just want you to know that it is a collective thing that is happening, and love really is the thing that is going to you know, guide us through this shift. Love, compassion, and understanding, y'all. So yeah. I don't want to keep talking because it's a lot, and like, I feel the energy, like it is just a lot for me right now. So yeah, y'all, I'm about to probably do some yoga and just kind of like try to rest. And yeah, just find some peace and serenity during this time of transition for me. As always, I pray that y'all took something from this. And yeah, I love y'all. Peace. I'll see y'all in my next video.